Anyway, since my phone stopped it when I had to answer a phone call, I have to do a part 2 on this one. But anyway, like I said, I got all these for $20. 8 figures that you can collect. I got 6 out of 8 for $20. He was one 10, then he was like maybe 5, and then when the end of the day, he went down to like. He was like, it's the end of the day. I was like, I'll give you 20, and he's like, sold. So I'm gonna unbox them for you. Should I unbox them in alphabetical order, or should I just randomly unbox them? Thangana Laura, Sophie Armsy, Zell Durick, Stephanie Timmick, Rainer Hartley, and Ivan Kunis. I don't know. I'll just unbox them. There ain't no rhyme or reason why this ain't no thinking thing. Right brain, a little deeper than that. It's a chemical, physical, hey, emotional devotion, something that you can't hold back. It's got a little fake file. Okay, these aren't fake files, but okay. This is something neat. Oh, it's a little thing you can buy. Official strategy guide. Okay. So we got this guy. Looks like cowboy. And he has a they all always have stands. So we'll look at them. He has a gun, which I guess he holds. So that's Ivan Kunis. So let's just randomly grab another one. We got Zeldinich this time. Zeldinich. Oops, I broke his hand off. Trying to pull him out. See if I can pop him back on. Yay, I fixed him. Yay. So far we have, there's Zeldinich. So we'll open a girl this time. We got Renos Hartley. Renos Hartley. Which has I'll try not to break any more. Try not to break any more hands or feet or whatever. So we got Renee Hartley. Oh, okay, this is a gun. Okay. I see. So there's Renee Hartley. So Let's open this guy now. This is the Laguna Lori. This guy doesn't seem to have a stand. Doesn't seem to have a stand. But I think this is a stand of sorts, but you would think that they would come up with 2 of these, because I don't really understand why I have one. It doesn't even seem to fit his boots, so if it's a stand, it don't work, because it doesn't seem to fit his boot. So he's got this gun, and that's Laguna Lori, who I guess he just stand up on his own. This might somehow help him stand up, but I don't know how. And we'll look at this guy now, who has a gun sword. Which gun swords like that historically are inaccurate, and in actuality would not and could not work. They cannot work. They could work as a sword, as a fighting sword, but they couldn't actually work as a gun where it shot a bullet. A real gun sword would have the gun like that, facing that way, and then a sword. So the hilt would be a gun, which would shoot like a regular gun, bang bang. Like this. Okay, like he has a gun. If his gun was like a pistol, instead of being a shotgun, it would be right here. The hilt would be, the handle, the hilt of the gun would actually have the hilt. This part right here. This hilt right here. And a sword, you know how the swords have a back hilt right here and a front here? You could actually make a hilt that you could put the bullets in at the bottom, or put the bullets in if it was a revolver into. And they do exist in actual real gun sword. And you could make one where you could actually use it. He again also does not have a stand. That would be Surfer Ashley. But if the hilt of the gun was the bottom, and this was the back side, and that was the shooting side, you could use it to shoot like a gun, and then you'd have the sword. I will, so we'll open this one up, and I will see if I can't create one, like a little cosplay one, to actually demonstrate for you what I'm talking about after I finish unboxing all these. This is Selif Dimit. She has, now this is an actual weapon that they did have. It's like nunchucks, but bigger. I don't know what they call them, but I know they existed. I know they exist. Oh, a gun sword, a fantasy gun sword, is both impossible and impractical. So, we'll put this in her hands. So that's Stephanie Timmitt. So we have all these different figures. We have Rosanna Hartley, Stephanie Timmitt, Lincoln Laura, Ivern Candace, Zeldinich, and Sophia Amshi. We'll look at them. Last time. He's the only one without a weapon. And that would be the Final Fantasy 7 figures. And like I was explaining about a gun sword, a real gun sword. Here's a gun. So not a real gun, it's a fake gun. It would shoot like this. Here's a sword. Well, this is more of a dagger. A gun sword would work like this. A real gun sword would work like this. See how the hilt. Now, on a blade, usually this piece is longer. Suppose this piece is the gun. This right here would be the handle to the gun. And the bullet holder would be there. It would work like this. You could actually shoot a couple of rounds of bullets, right? Then when you ran out of bullets, or a person got too close, so you'd have range attack with gun, and then close-up attack with sword. So that's how a real gun sword would actually work. Something like that. Except for this would probably be more like... It would have a little distance here, and this would be a longer, better sword. And this would probably be smaller pistol for this one anyway. But that's how a gun sword would actually work. So that's been Final Fantasy 8 action figures. We have Zeldinich, Squill Lionheart, I don't have him, Rihanna Hartley, Lagina Lori, Sophia Ashley, that has that gun sword I was explaining, Sophie Timmitt, Quatisha Treepy, which I don't have, and Ivern Canassus. So that's been Final Fantasy 8 action figure review. And everybody have a good day. Well, actually, part 2 of the action figure review. Everybody unboxing. Everybody have a great day, a good day, an awesome, wonderful day. And remember, God is good all the time, and all the time God is good. And keep on collecting, and tell me what kind of video games you like, what kind of board games you like, what kind of action figures you like, Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I collect all kinds of different ones, and I do unboxing reviews of toys, I do board games, I do video. My friend Pathless Castle, my nephew actually, he does actual video game reviews. I don't know if he's ever played Final Fantasy, but he plays some video games, and he does. He has a channel too. It's Pathless Castle. I think GTA Moments or something, or it might be something different now. But just look up Pathless Castle. PATHLESSCASTEL, Pathless Castle. And everybody have a great day, a wonderful day, an awesome day, and keep on collecting. I've been doing unboxing reviews all day of my stuff I bought at the toy show Saturday that was in Bartlett, and I will go next year to it. I mean, not next year, it's a quarterly thing. I will go to the next one. And I've been having booths, so you should check me out. And I'm going to try to sell some of my stuff too. But it's a cool show because you can buy, sell, and trade your toys and stuff. And they have a lot of Hot Wheels, action figures, G.I. Joe, Transformers, just a bunch of random assortment of different kinds of things. And it's fun, it's cool. And it's kind of like just a vendor's con, kind of, sort of. Where you go to the Comic Cons, you dress up and you cosplay and you have panels and stuff. And you also have vendors there too that sell toys and stuff. Toy shows kind of just like it's like a flea market, sort of. It's kind of like a yard sale, sort of. But it's more like a vendor's only, toys only con thing. And it's fun. It's cool. Yeah. So, tell me which one, who's your favorite character in Final Fantasy? Tell me which Final Fantasy is your favorite Final Fantasy. I mean, I don't know why they kept coming up with more and more Final Fantasies, because after one, shouldn't that have been the actual Final Fantasy? Come on now, I'm just saying. So, everybody have, your Final Fantasy, the Final Fantasy, it's not really fantasy. It's an actual destination you can go to. It is heaven. Or hell. If you're saved by Jesus Christ, by His blood, through the forgiveness, He forgives you of your sins through the remission of sins through His blood. If you are saved, you will go to the final, not fantasy, but destination of heaven. If not, you will go to the final, not fantasy, and nobody wants to go there. Trust me, you don't want to go there. Everybody claims and they say and stuff that they want to go, or they tell people to go to hell, or they say, all my friends are going to be there, or whatever they say. But the party in hell has been canceled due to the fire, so it is not going to be fun. Nobody down there is going to be enjoying themselves and having a good time. They're going to be really bad and messed up. It's really going to be bad. It's going to be effed up, okay? People are going to be burning, people are going to be screaming, gnashing of teeth, and all kinds of terrible bad stuff is going to be happening to the people who go there. So, you don't want to go. Nobody wants to go. So, choose heaven. Get saved. And have a great day. Have a wonderful day, and just comment down below. Board game you'd like to see. Toy line you'd like me to do. I'm going to do cards too. I'm going to do art. You're going to do toy reviews, board game reviews, Star Wars, Marvel, DC, Power Rangers, TMNT, Star Wars, Star Trek. I really don't discriminate. If the toys are cheap and they're cool, I will buy them. I will open them, and I will review them, and I may keep them. I might sell them. I don't know. Shoot, it's all. I'll just do anything with them. I might get tired of them after a while and sell them. Who knows? So bye.